Colombia, they backed down immediately, and those deportations commenced and have continued since. The language of strength, as it were, from London has not been forthcoming. This is an internal change. This is about our law. The real block to his removal is from Pakistan.
Yeah.
Their ministers, speaking anonymously to the newspapers here, have been saying that this is a government now of strength. We're not like the previous Pakistani administrations that did allow abusers to be deported. They've discussed it as a colonial move from the United Kingdom, trying to force perpetrators back to them. Very striking, almost leftist language coming out of Islamabad at the moment. But equally, at the same time, we do know that there are things they want. They want a couple of political dissidents to be removed from the United Kingdom back here. We revealed that last year here on GB News. We also revealed last year that they wanted Pakistani International Airlines, their flag carrier, to return to United Kingdom in exchange for the ability for Britain to remove grooming gang deporters. What is the United Kingdom saying to force this over the line? That's the question that we would all love answered by the government, but
yes,
alas, not today.
Not today, Charlie, and it's very disappointing because we do want to put these questions to them. Particularly, we do have, as you correctly highlighted in your report just there, we have to use. We have 500,000 people visit the UK to Pakistan. We could stop that if we wanted to. There's many things we could do to stop and to hold Pakistan accountable for their foreign criminals, like every good country does in the world. But I think, as ever, we are looking weaker and weaker as a country.
If I could just say very quickly, they don't just owe that answer to us. They owe that answer to the victims of the grooming gangs, particularly of Shabir Ahmed, who need to know if they will use the powers they have to force this over the line. They have to tell the victims what they're doing.
And it doesn't seem like that question has been asked anywhere else on the national news today, so it would have been an important one, but there we go.
Charlie, thank you very much.
Thanks, Charlie.
Well, let's take you live to Paris now and show you pictures from the Bastille Day Parade, which is getting underway. It's actually the first time that British troops are standing shoulder to shoulder with French forces for the first time since 2004. It's as part of the Coalition of the Willing, 500 troops from the Coalition of the Willing allies, pledging together to help with Ukraine's post-war security. So as well as the Bastille Day celebrations today, there's also a showcase of support for Kyiv. We're being told that tens of thousands of people are expected to line the streets of Paris, which we can see here already on the screen. That is despite a scorching heat wave in the country. At the moment, we've seen forest fires, haven't we, just outside of Paris, but that hasn't deterred the thousands of people that are on the street. Right now.
Yeah, beautiful imagery, isn't it? I do love this pomp and pageantry we share with the
and
French.
the French do it so well as well.
They do, yeah. Not as good as us, I have to say.
Nobody does it as well as us.
Nobody does it as good as us. But it is nice to see British troops there participating in that. I know many people will go, well, Coalition of the Willing is a bit of a silly way to sort of sell this today. But nonetheless, France are our allies, and it's good to show these share these moments of support together in a beautiful display today. Beautiful display, indeed.
Yeah, it really is. And we did see pictures a little bit earlier on the programme of Francis Emmanuel Macron. This is his 10th and final National Day Parade as president, and he was welcoming his Ukrainian counterpart, Volodymyr Zelensky, who was stood beside him. So it's a very significant day for the two of them as well. Charlie Peters is still here with us. Morning to you, Charlie. What do you make of what we're seeing on the screens?
One of the great things we can point out is that the Grenadier Guards will be there. One of our oldest and most distinguished regiments of the Household Division will be part of this parade. And I think perhaps one of the reasons why the French have not had British soldiers marching side by side for so long is we're just better than them at it. I think, showing the Grenadier Guards to their day of national celebration, God, it's a big pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're best in the world.
The best in the world.
Very stressful for the French, I think. But delightful that they get to march side by side, and I think there'll be great honour from those guardsmen as well.
And what a warm-up tonight, because of course we've got the game tonight, haven't we? France v... This is just the start. Bastille Day celebrations in the morning, into the World Cup. But they will hope there'll be celebrations for the French this evening.
Marvellous nationalist fervour. Useful for them.
That's very true. Although you know what happens in football games in France if it doesn't go their way. And even sometimes when it does, Charlie.
Well, you say that, but I mean, I was in France for the Champions League final when Paris versus Arsenal, and there was huge eruptions of violence and happiness. But then last week, France v Morocco, everyone was worried about violence there. It happened in London instead.
Yeah.
So who knows these days?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see a bit of a France v Spain standoff in the streets of London tonight. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah, yes, you never know. You never know. Thanks, Charlie.
Thank
beautiful
you.
pictures there. We'll bring you those live images throughout the day. All right. Something that you can participate in, though, if you can't be in France, Paris today, is the Great British Giveaway. 60 grand, tax-free cash. It's a gold bar worth over 5 grand. It's a very good prize. And Hayley Sparks, she's here with all the details.
We're celebrating a golden summer, as you could win a totally tax-free £60,000 in cash to spend on anything you like. Imagine all of the fun you could have this year with that. You could spend it on treats, save it for a rainy day, or give you the chance to chill out and relax on the perfect getaway. Plus, we're going to give you a £5,000 gold bar that you could keep, trade, or gift to a loved one and secure their financial future. You really could be enjoying gold and £60,000 cash in our golden summer celebration.
For a chance to win £60,000 in tax-free cash and a real gold bar, text GOLD to 63225. One entry costs £2.50 plus one standard network rate message, or text BONUS to 63225. 5 entries cost £5 plus one standard network rate message. Go to gbnews.com/win. Entries start at £2.50. Call 0903 686 3232. Calls cost £2.50 plus your network access charge, or post your name and number to B22 PO Box 8690 Derby DE1 9TT. UK only. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close at 4 p.m. on the 21st of August. This is a network giveaway. Entries will be pooled. Please check the closing time if listening or watching on demand. Good luck.
Yes, good luck.
The Taxi Charity for Military Veterans. We love this charity.
We do. They're one of our favourites.
Yes, absolutely. They will be taking our brave servicemen for a day out at the beach this morning. We're going to hear from them in just a moment. This is well worth the wait. Don't go anywhere.
Britain deserves a newsroom that puts the facts and your voice first.
Well, and that's what you get on GB News. Lively debates, lively conversation.
Power to account.
And each other. So join me, Andrew Pearce.
And me, Miriam Gates, for Britain's Newsroom, weekdays from 9:30 on GB News.
Bold. They are under no illusion.
Ray, are you a human trafficker?
Boundless. I've had enough of the nonsense, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Don't get this on the BBC. Every weeknight, I tear through the headlines. The smell of gasoline. Should we be worried about it? From Westminster madness to cultural war chaos. I'm going to do now, they are throwing things out the car as we speak. Get ready, Britain. Here we go. Patrick Christie's tonight, weeknights from 9 p.m, only on GB News, Britain's news channel.
Hi, I'm Michelle Dewberry, and my show is your opportunity to cut through all the noise and dive in headfirst to some robust debates. Ideas clash.
Situation,
No,
isn't it?
because
the failure is-
you're
the failure is-
deliberately avoiding my point. Nothing's held back,
And if you think this is the end of it, what's more?
and we do not shy away from the difficult stuff. Sometimes I want to shake people and say, if only you understood. So join me on Jubes & Co. weeknights at 6 p.m, only on GB News, Britain's news channel.
From the school run to the home run, watch a new show for all of Britain.
He can say whatever he wants.
A straight talking show where all voices are heard.
And, you know, when are we going to stop talking about smashing the gangs and actually do it?
With the stories that matter from every part of our country.
There's a bit of a crash landing there for your Chancellor.
Bold, fearless, and standing up for you. That's me, Martin Dorby, 3 p.m. till 6 p.m, weekdays, here only on GB News. The People's Channel, Britain's news channel.
Welcome to Free Speech Nation with me, Josh Howard. This is the show where each week we see what's happening in the world of culture, current affairs and politics.
First we'll say, welcome to the UK. And
And we're not afraid to use our free speech so that you can use yours.
It's not controversial in the slightest to anyone who hasn't lost their mind.
Free Speech Nation, Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Only on GB News, the People's Channel, Britain's news channel.
Some people enjoy lazy Sunday mornings, but not me.
What's the truth of the matter?
So that's a very live question.
Would you support him if he waters down these plans?
Before the spin sets in, I'll be getting to the truth.
This is personal.
No soft questions, no easy answers.
It's one thing if the state has rules in this country. It's another thing whether the police and others actually police them.
Setting the agenda and holding those in power to account.
You can't really blame her if the system is set up this way. You will not want to miss it, trust me.
The Camilla Tominey Show, Sundays from 9:30, only on GB News.
Now, lovely story for you to end the show, because each year the taxi charity dedicates a day for London licensed cab drivers to bring veterans for a day out on the coast.
Well, today, 50 cabs will take veterans from London and the home counties to Worthing for a fish and chip lunch, followed by entertainment in the Pavilion Theatre. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Yeah,
day,
really
isn't it?
beautiful.
Well, let's speak now to GB News' national reporter, Jack Carson, who joins us live. Morning to you, Jack. This is a very special day, isn't it? Tell us more.
Morning. It's always a special day. We've been coming for a couple of years now. As you can see already here in the village of South Holmwood, the bunting is up, and take a little look already at some of the refreshments that are here in the morning as these veterans start to arrive. I don't know how long some of these are going to last because they look very, very tempting. This is such a huge tradition, as you were saying. Since 1948 this has been happening, taking veterans down for a well-deserved day out at the seaside, some fish and chips, some entertainment. And there's one man who's been here for every single year. First when he was 4 years old, Ian Fairbrother, who joins us now. Ian, from 1948 to now, this is a tradition that is still alive.
Very much so, yeah. It's a thing that the village looks forward to every year. It's just part of a village tradition now. And although there's a lot of newcomers to the village, when they hear what's going on, that someone was so keen to get involved with. Others not so much, but it's just part of the village life. It has been for all those years.
And you were telling me that your mum and dad were part of the original organised
from the word go, because my family have always been involved with village life, especially British Legion, which was the early origins of this type of event. And so I've been involved from that age, and just carried on when they retired, and then my wife took over. My daughters, sisters, everybody in the family have always been very involved. But I say it's not a family thing; it's a village thing.
And why do it every single year? What is it about supporting those veterans and giving those
just supporting them, because obviously they put their lives on the line. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, perhaps, or even yourself. So it's just putting something back in and thanking them. Because obviously we've not been in that position, and a lot of them didn't have a choice, but they went anyway, and it's whatever they did that we're here today to thank them.
Brilliant, Ian. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. As you can see around, some of the veterans already tucking into some of the sandwiches, and I think I have to say I'm going to have to start too. Thank you very much, of course, to the Military Veterans Charity for inviting us here again to be with them today. Stay tuned throughout the day. We're going to be with them as they head off down to the coast for some fish and chips.
Stop nicking their food. Stop nicking their food.
Brilliant stuff, Jack. Thank you so much. Give our love to all wonderful charity. Thank you.
All right, well, up next is Britain's Newsroom. You two, how are you doing today?
We're all right, thank you.
Good.
Morning. Well, there's a bit of one-upmanship going on in the Commons today. The Prime Minister's coming back from France, his way again, to get through over the line the Hillsborough Law. This is the law which makes public bodies be more transparent after the Hillsborough disaster all those years ago when all those Liverpool football fans died. Who was the driving force behind the law? Oh, Andy Burnham. So he's going to beat him to it. There we go. One-upmanship after the weather.
Expect warm spells with the odd rude interruption. Box Boilers sponsors the weather on GB News.
Good morning. It's time for your GB News weather forecast from the Met Office. And now it is going to be another mostly sunny and hot day for many of us, Earn away as we go through this morning. Just some lingering low cloud towards some North Sea coastal parts. Lots of sunshine then by the afternoon, and in that sunshine, well, it's going to feel pretty hot indeed. Temperatures generally ranging from highs in the very high 20s, possibly low 30s towards the south, to the high teens, low 20s towards the north. There is still a bit of a breeze, particularly towards some coastal parts. That will take the edge off the heat a little bit. Into the evening, and there's not a huge amount of change, to be honest. There's some low clouds still around those eastern coastal parts of Scotland. Across central and western areas, however, it's a bright, fine end to the day, similar across much of Northern Ireland. Again, still some cloud around those North Sea coastal parts of England, and that cloud is again going to start to push its way a bit further inland through the end of the evening and overnight. Most places, though, sticking with the largely clear skies for a little while yet. But yes, similar to last night, really, that cloud in the east is going to become more widespread, and there's also the potential for a bit of cloud to come into some southwestern parts. Devon and Cornwall likely to see some cloud at times overnight, but it's going to stay dry. Temperatures holding up for most, so low to mid-teens, high teens in a fair few places, especially towards the south, so feeling pretty warm indeed. Still quite uncomfortable for sleeping. Again, we're going to see most of that cloud that pushes in overnight burning away through tomorrow morning, still just lingering towards those parts for some. Otherwise, a bit of cloud here and there. Could be quite high-level clouds, so maybe just turning the sunshine a bit hazy at times, but generally it's looking fine, sunny, and with that, temperatures similar to today, so a good chance of getting into the low 30s. See you later.
Expect warm spells with the odd rude interruption. Box Boilers sponsors the weather on GB News.
Thank you, Britain, for making such a huge success. Whether you're in the car, on the go, or listening at home, thank you for choosing us as your radio station.
Good morning, this is the latest AI travel news from gbnews.com. There is a collision on the M60 clockwise at junction 23 in Ashton under Lyne. The M6 northbound between junctions 25 and 26 in Wigan is closed due to an incident. The M62 westbound slip road between junctions 19 and 18 in Manchester has a lane closed. In Scotland, the M9 eastbound between junctions 7 and 6 is queuing after a collision. Across Wales, the M4 eastbound between junctions 26 and 23 from Malpas to Navan has congestion. And on the trains, Avanti West Coast has no trains between Chester and Crewe, with delays between Birmingham New Street and Birmingham International. For more travel news, go to gbnews.com.
Bold.
They are under no illusion.
Brave.
Are you a human trafficker?
Boundless. I've had enough of the nonsense, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Don't get us on the BBC.
Every weeknight, I tear through the headlines.
The smell of gasoline. Should we be worried about it?
From Westminster madness to cultural war chaos.
I'm going to do now, they are throwing things out the car as we speak.
Get ready, Britain. Here we go. Patrick Christie tonight, weeknights from 9 p.m.